Super right now. What?
Super right now. I'm a gentleman.
You're gentle,
Yes.
man.
Yes. I'm
You're
very
a gentle.
In the no-no zone.
In the this is my no zone. We don't judge. I don't judge. He judge all the time. I mean, really?
Okay, that's not an answer. Because
Because
really?
how and that's why I drink every time.
That's why I'm divorced.
That's why he's divorced, and that's why I'm his only friend. Unfollow us. Honestly, I don't need.
Oh, we have no followers at
Oh,
this
okay.
point. So
So we have minus 100.
like you need like this like type of electroshocks, like to make everybody realize
Crisis. You need crisis.
they want more for their money, and it's their right. We've been doing so much sacrifices for the past 50, 60, 70 years.
I mean, sometimes when I am super focused on what I am doing, I'm silent. But it's just
in advance, we're sorry for the way we're going to say focus.
focus. No, I focus. Why?
Because they know that we are in this bubble where we're not ready to commit, we're not ready to settle, and they are.
Okay.
But look, like that one, you just post two pictures without her face.
Okay, good. You're dating a thorax.
I don't want to strategize things.
Okay, what do you want?
That's the problem.
What do you want?
I want to have sex.
No movie. It's boring.
What?
The movie. Not not your approach.
Hi, everybody. Hello,
Hi.
hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to a new episode of
Super right now. What?
Super right now. We are Pepe and
Fiona, yes.
she decided to put Pepe first. I did not decide. I'm a gentleman. But
Yes. You're a gentleman. No. My question is like, you are a gentleman?
yeah, no. Didn't you decide to put Pepe first?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Because it looked like you were like not agreeing.
No, I was just doubting because how dare you to say you're a gentleman?
I'm a gentleman.
You're gentle,
Yes.
man.
Yes. I'm
You're
very
a
gentle. In the no-no zone.
And then this is my no zone. Do you know how the no zone works?
No.
No?
No.
Because most of the men, they don't know.
Oh, no.
Do you have
I know the choreography.
do you have an Xbox control so I can show you how it works, the no zone?
Oh, yeah, no. Another time. Thank you very much. I forgot. I forgot. So I'm Pepe and you're Fiona. That's where I was 2 minutes
I am
ago. Right?
Fiona and
Okay.
he's Pepe.
And
And I think it sounds better, Pepe and Fiona.
Okay.
Just like that.
And maybe you can introduce ourselves again. So this is a show about news and views and experiences that we have and that we want to share.
Whatever we want.
And yes, and that we want to share with everybody. And
alcohol brings a lot of topics, apparently.
And we cannot hear to wait to hear your feedback. Oh my God! Okay, it's too late again. We cannot wait to hear your feedback. Maybe one day we'll talk about my bones cracking all the time because I just heard it.
You can know he cannot be the surprise factor because every time he's approaching, you can hear him from miles away.
Yes.
So I'm sorry.
Talking of miles away, where are you from?
I'm from
Originally.
I'm from the land of quesadillas.
Avocados.
With queso and avocados and
Yes.
tacos and tequila.
Which?
And
Finland?
Finland. Finland, apparently, probably, it's part of Russia.
Officially
Trump
now.
didn't know.
Yes, officially
Trump
now.
didn't know. Did you know that today?
No, he said it was. Oh, he asked.
No, he was wondering. Like, it was a serious question. Like, imagine Trump with his cabinet. You know, the briefing about all these international conflicts, and he was, but Finland, it's part of Russia. Like,
Really? Yeah.
yes. So one of his, now this guy, John Bolton, you know who he is? He used to work with
Yes,
Trump
yes. The mustache
as a
guy.
yeah. So he will release the
Yes.
mustache
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
He's horrible. He looks
He
like
looks like
Mr.
the,
Potato.
he looks like
He
the
looks like
borax.
Mr. Potato.
He looks like the borax.
Yeah. And he looks, yes, I know who he is, but he also looks like Mr. Potato.
Not really.
Toy Story, yes, with his
But what does he
mustache.
do? What does he do?
Now he's going to release his memoir on June
Memoir?
23.
23rd, yes.
23, 23rd.
Oh yeah, and this show is
yeah.
guaranteed 75% in English.
So all the people that it's not for American doesn't have a perfect
Like me,
English like
Like
this guy.
perfect accent.
Yeah, and this is your comfort zone. We don't judge. I don't judge. He judge all the time. He's always correcting me, always,
For
because
fun.
I cannot say yellow. I cannot find the difference between yellow, the color, and yellow, the yellow.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But anyways, we were trying to explain who John Bolton is. So he's going to release his memoir on June 23rd.
Third.
So the Times could have in advance one of his
one of the
copies.
papers, yeah.
So in one of the paragraphs, he was, I mean, all the book he trashes Trump,
Yeah.
right?
Why?
So because the way he is, because, I mean, really?
Okay, that's not an answer. Because
Because
Really?
how
no, what is
because-
their story? What is their story? Why
This-
is he trashing?
because he it's just describing how Donald Trump leadership, like Donald Trump's leadership, which is like a child,
Okay.
basically ignorant,
A spoiled child.
a spoiled child. He's ignorant, he's oblivious, he's, instead of listening, he's the one who speaks. He doesn't care. He mistreat everyone around. So basically his memoirs, it's about Donald Trump
So
and
that's
how
what
bad
is
he
explaining
is.
that? Okay.
So in one of the paragraph, he's mentioning that he didn't know that, like he was wondering if Finland was part of Russia.
So
Like
that's
it was real.
That's not in the video. That's the guy.
No, that
saying,
yeah, that the guy is writing.
But they
all,
can say anything they want.
yeah, I know. They can
I
say
mean,
everything, but
we know it can be true.
no, I'm 100%. I mean, I'm 99.9%.
Like yeah.
I'm 99% that it's true, but
You're
that's
99%.
90. Yeah, I'm 99% sure that it's true. See, and that's why I drink every time.
That's why I'm divorced.
That's why he's divorced, and that's why I'm his only friend. And because you know why? Because I am drinking while I am with him.
Yes, you should not drink. But
So I was saying that the Democrats and all his foes, Bolton foes, if I can say that,
Let me get your water.
they would. Why? No, I don't want water.
Yeah.
Why?
You get trusty.
No, later. Let me finish my story.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm
No,
coming back.
I want you here. It's gonna be Fiona and Pepe. I don't want water. How in the world Donald Trump doesn't know that Finland is not part of Russia? That he didn't know that the UK had nuclear weapons. Weapons.
Yeah.
He didn't know. And
mean-
he mentioned that
Yeah, okay.
it will be, and that's it, quoting. I'm not saying that it probably it's not true. I don't know, but it was quoted something like, "It would be cool to invade Venezuela because it's something that Americans does."
Well, okay.
Something like that. Not I
Yes.
don't remember exactly the words that they paraphrased.
But I'm going to be devil's advocate. I think like most people who like to have Trump as a leader, or everything that you explain, they really don't care about it. And obviously he doesn't, because he doesn't know it. If there is no interest, I'm pretty sure like the countries he made business with, he knows them, he knows where it is. Finland, no interest. Why does he doesn't have any general knowledge,
no,
right?
He's
So,
stupid.
So okay, not everybody has general
Ignorant.
knowledge. But a Trump voter will tell you, what is the point of knowing where is Finland? Nobody cares about it. What is the point?
What is the
Do
point?
we need the president to know where is Finland?
Yes.
No, we don't need, because we don't need Finland. Like, that's what they would say, and in a way they would be right. But now, I expect more from a president than that. Of course.
After Obama, we from having, like, a wonderful president. I'm sorry. Now we have crap. I'm sorry. If you're a Donald Trump supporter, you just unfollow us. Honestly, I don't need.
Oh, we have no followers at
Oh,
this
okay.
point. So.
So we have -100. Okay, -100.
Yes.
Yeah, like, seriously, do you want to have a follower, Donald Trump follower? I mean, it's okay.
No.
It's
I accept everybody. I'm not going to judge anybody by who they vote for. They might find something in the show that they like, and that's why it's not all political, because otherwise, they would not
But
agree
it's
and will not
values.
listen.
It's values. It's not just the way they think. It's values.
But
Human
this
basic
is
good values.
Yes, but this is one of the categories we have in our show, is the product of our environment. I don't like it. I don't vouch for it. I don't say it's right. I don't say it's fair. I don't say we should have it. I just understand it because of the way our society is working now. This is a total logical process. Is like the product of what has been going on for the past 200 years, and we're the number one country in the world. Why would we care where is Finland? We don't care.
Well, no, he doesn't care. Most of the people care.
No, this is not really taught in
Well,
school. And
not
stuff.
not about Finland, but like basic values that you should have as a leader.
Okay.
And as a follower, if you're following someone that it's someone like Trump, I honestly don't want to be your friend.
But what you expect from people is basically to be curious. Not everybody's curious, and honestly, like the most like genius people that I've known are the most troubled, because they think a lot, they wonder a lot, they ask themselves a lot of questions, and their life is not a happy place, basically, because there is so much going on, so much knowledge, like so much like negativity, because it's part of knowledge, but they're not happy. Like, people that are happy are the people that are very simple. It's like in like traditional like families, which I don't have. I don't think you have either.
Yes, I have.
But
my
like, they can rely on the foundation that is strong, that is solid, and it's been this way for the past century.
Years.
Yes, yeah, and this is how we behave, and this is what we think. And it's so much simpler than just questioning everything that is around. Now, I know that us both as individuals, we value the questioning, because that means you're curious and you want to go deeper into the subject. But at the same time, I do understand that people that have like a strong family, strong values, traditions, and don't have to struggle financially, then they're like, in this society, they're thinking, well, we have it right. So why would we would be like trying to know more than what we have? We are succeeding already.
But that's
based on the model, the template that we have right now in our society.
But that's very 50s, and I don't think.
Yeah,
I think it's narrowing down.
I mean, it's about to change.
Huh?
It's about to change anyway.
It's
bound to change. And I think like what we experienced during the lockdown, and seeing like different companies, like the company I work for, we were ready to work remotely. Everything was the VPN, SharePoint, everything was ready. Like, we had like no interruptions whatsoever. It was boom, we're not in the office, no problem, everybody's working from home. Then you have companies that really struggled, but because of their business model as well, because they are required, like, I don't know, like IT or high security type of companies. They have everything in office, everything is on lockdown as well, like, on a yearly basis. It's not made, like, it's not designed to be like, okay, you leave and you can work
like
from
modern.
home. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's modern.
no, but I mean, like,
Yeah, in my company,
mm-hmm.
they like the owner, she bought just writing time laptops for everyone because we were supposed to travel in May,
Mm-hmm.
and she needed everyone to have their laptops. So it was just in time. I mean, we were ready to work from home.
Mm-hmm.
We have a system. We don't be physically at the office.
But it just so happened that you all had one just before it happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was just right in time. Like 1 week before the lockdown,
Mm-hmm.
the IT company that we work with, they set up everything, and then the next week, okay, everyone. It was just right in time. Yeah, it was perfect timing. I mean, and we can work like that, and
Yes.
many companies. One of my daughter's mom's friends. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. It sounds
A woman.
a woman that happened to have a kid that happened to be a friend of my daughter.
Okay. Yes.
She was telling me she works for this big bank, and they have this big building in Midtown,
Yes.
and they don't know how they are going to go back. They don't know because they are more than 300 people. And she was telling me that last year they remodeled everything, so now everything is like a loft. Because like before it was cubicles. It was safer for current situation.
Yes, and
but
now
it's
all open.
all open, and it's more than 300 people. And she was like, we haven't figured out the how we are going to go back. Like most of us, like they can work from home, but they just renovated that. It's a big building, so they need to go back. But many others, as I have talked with some coworkers, many of their friends, they are not going back even this year to the office. They're going back to offices next year, and some of them, they are just reconsidering not to renew the lease.
Yeah, business property realtors, like
real estate.
I don't
want
to be in their shoes right now.
It's gonna be very difficult for them because I don't think it's going to be a business anymore.
But you know what I like about it, and unfortunately, it comes like in the, in the bad situation, like all of a sudden, like you need like these like type of electroshocks, like to make everybody realize.
Crisis. You need crisis.
Yeah, like you need a good war to then jump economically and all this. Like it's too bad that it's this way, but that's the way it is. And even in life, like, you push yourself on doing like things that are not necessarily bad, but they are not like really good. Until the point where, I don't know, your doctor tells you, well, you're going to die of a heart attack in 2 weeks if you continue like that.
Yeah.
So change.
You need crisis.
And you're like, oh,
I mean,
okay.
I think in every part of human history, crises are needed to develop something new and something better. Right?
No, but it's too bad that we need that.
Yeah. But it's in crisis
because we have that
because we are forced to think in new ways to do and solutions.
Yes.
Because when we live in a comfort zone,
out of the
we don't need anything. We are just fine. Like Trump supporters, like, oh, very good. Like you said, very good. We are having a good life. We don't need to think.
I mean, I'm just.
Don't need to
that was
think.
one example because
you
have people that are in very, very bad and challenging situations financially, and they're still voting because he represents what they know, and he's just talking.
But it's not even economically right now. Like.
But anyway, I just wanted to say, like, the point, like, to transition into that is that. Now, what is great about it is the flexibility that we have.
Yes.
We know, like, as a business owner, and I am not, but but
I'm a business owner.
I empathize a lot, and I always think for my boss, like what he would like or whatever. But I think, like, when you have a lot of employees, you know that some of them, they are not made to work from home.
Yeah, that's very clear. That was very clear.
So we have a model that is like going to the office, working 9 to 5, and of course internet and the fact that we have a lot of remote access and tools. Now we can do it, and we could do it. We could do that for the past 15 years or 10 years. Mm-hmm. But we have this strong like 50, 60-year-old like model where
we need to go to the office.
You need to go to the office.
I mean, honestly, I cannot go back to. I need to go back to the office. I'm not
so
a
yeah,
person.
you're part of the person that need to be in an office
because
environment.
I like to see my home as a place that it's for relaxing, for me time, not a place where I need to work. Yeah, probably if it will help for the environment, because we know that the current city where we live, the traffic, it's horrible. I mean, as probably thousands of cities in this world, but it will be very helpful if we work with something like that. Like instead of going 4 weeks a month, like we go to
commute time is like
here it's terrible. Like 3 miles is just 20 minutes. It's a lot.
No, but just think about like people who like to live in big houses and have land, and they can because it would be like 2 hours commute time because they need to go to the office.
Yes.
And they're thinking, oh, my office is in the middle of the city or whatever, and so I need to rent. I cannot buy anything there because I'm not going to do 4 hours of car trip, whatever, commute traffic every day. It's not feasible. So whether you rent nearby because commute time is very important for you, or you buy a house in the suburbs that is already like 30 to 45 or an hour commute, and it's still expensive because that's what is the options that you have if you want your kids to go in good public schools and things like that. Now, if you had the choice to, if you could work remotely, most people that don't like the city life or the lifestyle, they
like the suburbs.
Or not even the suburbs. Like you can live
country?
in the country for, like way less, and you can work from home, be as productive and live better. I mean, not live better, but have a life that fits
better quality.
Fits your life. Yeah, better quality of life. And I think that's what it can bring, like this type of flexibility where you have people that can actually achieve what they really want to do, and you can have like.
So you really want to work from home?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just trying to understand like the different scenarios that we have, because right now you have people that work in big companies that they might not be paid enough to live around. So that means that they need to go already far. We're in the suburbs. They have long commute time because they want their kids to be in good schools, and it's a lot of sacrifices. They're not making enough money, which means that they cannot live nearby, which means that they have to do. It's a lot. And now if you can live anywhere and still provide the same type of work, like we're going back to the country, baby. But you know what I mean? Because
would you go to the country?
For the past 50 years, it's been everybody's has been fleeing the country.
Would you?
No, I'm not a country type of person. I like to be near a park and run and stuff like that, but I like the busy life. But I do understand that some people, if they could, they want more land, they want a bigger house, they want more for their money, and it's their right. We've been doing so much sacrifices for the past 50, 60, 70 years.
You did something like that? When you were married, right?
Yes, I did something like that. Accepting working in an environment that we don't really like, going there every day, working a lot. But even like the big difference is that back then, once you get out of your work, it's like, you don't need to work anymore. You transition into your family life. And for the past 20 years or 25 years since we have internet, you can work from home. So basically you leave the office, you come back home, and it's expected for you because you have all the tools to provide. Before you had the excuse like, I cannot do this because I can't. I don't have this program that we're using. I don't have this. So like little by little say, yes, you have it at home now. Yes, you have it at home. Yes, this is provided right here. And what do you want to do? If you want to be a good employee, and if you want to go up the ladder, if you want to get promoted, you need to do more and more and more and
Yeah.
more. And now you're working at the office, you have a long commute time, and you need to do more because Stanley over there doesn't care and is going to work 14 hours a day.
Stanley?
Yeah.
Kevin?
Or Kevin.
Kevin.
So it's a blessing in a way to have that flexibility, and maybe to people to rethink of
Doing
what
business.
what their company can do, and reassess the roles that needs to be in the office, roles that don't need to be at the office, or maybe do both. Like 1 week on and 1 week out.
I would love to do like 1 week and 1 week, like the way I'm doing it right now, because there's no summer camps, as you will know.
Yeah, I know.
So I need to. My ex-husband is with my daughter 1 week and 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
So the week that she's with me, I work from home
Mm-hmm.
entirely, and when she's with him, I work. No, not super right now, full time, but half a day. But it
Mhm.
will be super good, like 1 week full time and 1 week from home. That would be great. You save money in gas,
Yeah.
pollution, everything.
Yeah.
So let's see.
For me, I really don't need to be in the
I
office.
I really need to be in an office. I probably it's because of my personality. I cannot be by
I think
myself.
I think it's also.
I need to talk. I need to share. I need to have a conversation, and probably it's the way my company is built, because we are like very social. Like not super, like everyone, we have a very unique personality, but at the same time it's like a big family, like when you see each other, we have conversations like you have with your family. So I need to have that. I need to feel that I
Yeah,
belong
well,
somewhere.
obviously you have that in your company. Like just think, like when you're working in my company, it's like dead silence. Yeah, near people, and you talk, but it's just like.
I don't tolerate silence.
Yeah. But you know what I mean. Like you
Yeah.
get along with your coworker, so it's a good
I mean,
environment for you.
it's a
Like,
big company. It's just, well, a
for
big
me,
company.
it doesn't
It's
change anything.
meaning that, like, yes, we have issues like every other company, but we manage. But we have, like, it's really funny to have conversations that, because we are from all over the world. So we are Mexicans. We are we have there's Americans, uh, French, who else? Colombia. So it's from all over the world. So in my side of the office, it's a mix of everything. So my boss now, he understands a lot of Spanish words,
Mm-hmm.
and it's funny how we discuss between Spanglish,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I like. Like you feel like you are part of a family. It's not that you are. I mean, we are working, but it's just I need to feel part of something that I belong.
Well, you have a good work environment, so
Yeah.
that leads like makes you want
Yeah,
to
it's a
go
very,
back.
yeah.
I mean, I don't have a bad one. It's just like it's silence.
It's just
it,
nerds. Oh
it,
my god,
it
I
doesn't
would
change anything.
hate it. I would hate it. I mean, sometimes when I am super focused on what I am doing, I'm silent. But it's just
Just in advance, we're sorry for the way we're going to say focus.
focus. No, I focus. It's correct, right? Focus.
We're never going to say it the correct way. So
Okay. Okay. So when I have a lot of work, I normally am silent.
mm-hmm.
Like depends on the workload. If it's a lot, I'm silent. But that's the thing we can manage. I can manage have a lot of work and then have different conversations, especially with one of my friends.
Yes.
Like she sits like right, like probably like 10 feet away from me, but we still manage to talk loud. And I know for some other companies probably that wouldn't work, but for our company I think that's the way
Yeah, it depends on your activity. It depends on what you do. Like,
I mean, we are all the time on the phone, over the phone, and typing and sending emails and whatever. One of my coworkers, he is like 8 hours in a row on the phone, but he already managed to 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 be over the phone with his customers and be part of the conversations that we are having. So it's really good. I mean, I love the company that I work with. Yeah.
Two sides of the brain works.
Yeah, so that's why I really want to go back to the office. I really want to go back.
Do you have anybody new employees?
New employees?
Yeah, I doubt it for the past 3 months because we have I'm just saying that because I'm trying to date, so I'm.
You're trying to date? No.
No.
What happened with Tinder? Oh, we have the Tinder challenge. We mentioned it in the last episode, right?
Yeah. Well, nothing happened with Tinder because it's always a hi. Oh, no, I don't want the series.
Why?
What is it's a murderer.
We should put a Tinder challenge for Pepe.
What is the challenge?
The challenge, you need to find someone for the next week.
I need to find someone?
Yes.
But what do
okay,
wait, what do you mean by finding someone? Because for you
having a first date and probably a second date.
Oh, okay. I thought it was intercourse that you meant. I don't know what you mean. Like you go from 0 to 100 very fast, so I don't know.
I don't know. I'm very delicate. I don't know. I'm a romantic. Okay. So first of all, you have to tell.
It really sounded exactly like me. Like, you're so good at that.
First of all, he needs to tell us three.
Whether you go next to the close. Well, okay.
You're so annoying when you're scolding.
See,
people.
That's why I cannot date. It's whether you go close to the microphone or the microphone goes close to you.
Imagine the woman that is performing oral sex to you. Okay, it's either you're close, lady. Don't go that far. Close and continuously. Don't stop. Oh my God. Yeah, probably that's why you don't date. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you have to tell us three characteristics, like realistic characteristics that you're looking. Only three: physical,
yes,
and psychological characteristics that you are looking. Maybe someone is watching or listening, and she's like, or he is like, I can be Tinder date.
Honestly, I'm like the worst type because I'm the nightmare of every woman here.
Please, can you do some marketing on yourself?
No, you know why? Because when you go through this, some of them, they say, I don't want like recently divorced or recently separated.
Why?
Because they know that we are in this bubble where we're not ready to commit. We're not ready to settle, and they are.
Okay. Are you ready to commit?
I'm not ready to commit. No. I mean, they're right. Like after a painful process of divorcing, you need to heal, and it's a healing process. And
how do you heal?
And it's a healing process they don't want to be part of because they know they're not going to stay.
Okay, which are your three requirements? Only three. And ladies, because he is, even though he may look gay, he's not gay. He's straight. And tell us about your... Although he has... he's popular among the gay community.
Yes, always been.
He's attractive to the gay community.
Since I was 6.
Okay.
Maybe it will be another topic.
Yeah, that will be another topic.
But so I really don't know. I mean,
physical. That should be easy.
No, it's not. I just need to be attracted physically to that person.
Yeah, how? Which kind of character? Like,
well, definitely like in shape or slim, and I'm not like too much into big curves, I would say. Um, and I don't know why, but I've always been very attracted to pretty faces. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for. Somebody nice, down to earth, direct, honest, and pretty to me.
I'm pretty okay. So you have already a Tinder account,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to open right now your app,
Yeah.
and you're going to swipe
Yes.
right. The person you like. Okay, you
No,
are not
that's
going
what
to
I
show.
do. That's what I do
Yeah,
already.
okay. Show.
But I have no response back. Because I think you need to work also on what you say on your profile. But I don't want to lie, so I'm trying to be very
Okay,
honest.
open your profile.
Mm.
Show. Open Tinder. By the way, I'm his best friend.
I'm not showing you my Tinder.
Huh?
I'm not showing you my Tinder.
Why not?
Because then you're going to make fun of me.
Open your Tinder.
Because you always scold me. I never use this verb.
No,
so
you
I
don't.
have a message. From whom? Oh, I sent a message to Amy.
Uh-huh.
And she liked my message. Hi, Pepe. Sorry for the delay. I don't check Tinder all the time, but I'm glad you messaged me. Where do you want to go from there?
Okay,
There's nothing open. There's no questions to me, no nothing. So I don't know what to say. And then...
Do you have any question for me? Say. Text her. Do you have any question for me?
Then what? Oh, I have 2 likes. So one is 52 miles away.
Oh, wow.
So wait. Listen to the description, because I'm just having fun with no agenda. My age really is 46, and that is me. I try to work out and eat right to stay fit. I am discreet from friends and coworkers. I do have a boyfriend. If you want to know more, just ask. I do have kick.
What is that?
I have no clue.
Okay, show me.
I think it's because like when you're barely sexual. But look, like that one, she just posted 2 pictures without her face.
Okay, good. You're dating a thorax.
Oh no, I'd say no. I just refused it. I guess I won't have sex.
Okay, Pepe.
I just pressed no.
You have to have a Tinder date, and you have to get it to the second date. But we have to have proofs.
Okay. Like I show you the restaurant bill or something.
No.
How do you do anyway nowadays? Like you can. Well, I guess we can go to restaurants now, but I didn't go back to restaurants. I mean, they're open, but I didn't go back.
So have you dated before through these apps?
Have you dated? Yes, I did. Yes, it was horrible.
It was horrible.
It just. I think that you need to be prepared for the type of what really is dating through a website.
Through this app?
Yes. Because usually, like for me, like when you were dating, I mean, I really didn't really ever dated, but it was like, you know, for friends, you go to a party or whatever, like something natural, and you see each other and something happens. Well, right there, you're like basically judging on the picture. I'm pretty sure that I swiped, I said no to a lot of women.
Person.
Yeah, a lot of women that if I met like right in front of me, would have a good talk, and I would have found them, charming, attractive by the way they are, their posture, the way they think, or like everything else that makes somebody like a type
Here.
of, yeah.
Here.
But because it's only on pictures, then you're like, oh.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's go to the challenge.
What is the challenge?
Yeah, you have to have a second date. You have to have a second date by the end of the next week.
Great, because I didn't have any first date yet.
Yeah.
So
you have to have seriously? Mm-hmm. You have to have a second date. And on my Tinder, I will try. I will try. I will try.
Sex?
And I will try to date an athlete because I am.
Oh, you have the challenge too.
Yeah, I
So what are you going to do?
I will try to date an athlete.
An athlete.
Athlete. Someone who wants to date a Mexican. I don't dance. That's what I put on my Tinder.
But you don't dance. You don't know how to dance.
I don't know how to dance.
Yes, you do.
I mean, I move. It's like I am having a seizure. But I am fun. I'm funny. That's in my Tinder account. Well, I don't have it super right now. But
yeah. See, you don't share yours.
I don't have it.
But
I deactivate my account.
We can talk about. So basically,
I will date an athlete. I really want to date an athlete.
But I mean, like for you, it's so easy.
No, it's not.
Yes, of course. Like for me, I have to say, oh, hey, hi. I don't even know what to say. It's
well,
like
I could have date. I can date.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, every guy is going to say, yeah, you're going to have a lot of options. For me, I don't have any options.
I don't have a lot of options. I only have 99 likes. And now that I am going to TikTok, nowadays that if you go to TikTok and you thought that you were like kind of, average in, beautiness or whatever, now you see all these gorgeous 20-year-old or even 30-year-old something woman or even men. It's like, oh my God, they exist. They are real. I follow a Mexican. She's really, really beautiful. Like, she's gorgeous. And I'm like, I cannot believe she's real. She looks like something like unreal from these other galaxies. Like, what the fuck is wrong with the world? Why? What happened? Money, do you think? Probably her husband is super rich. No, she's really beautiful. Like, she has a very beautiful face and really nice body. And a lot of men there. Oh,
yeah.
Like, I saw one from South Africa. I think I show you that guy. I don't remember his name. His face is unreal. Like, I cannot believe there's someone that perfect.
But now they have a platform to do it. Like before, when we were saying like, beautiful people pair the standards that we have.
Yeah, only on the
nowadays,
TV.
It was only for models and actors and things. Now they have, even if they don't do that, they have a platform to show themselves because they know, like, I'm pretty sure when you're extremely pretty or gorgeous, you cannot step 1 foot outside without people just turning around all day long. So it's like a...
it's very uncomfortable.
I know.
It's very, very uncomfortable. Like,
so
today I could feel the staring of a lot of people.
No, I'm sure you did, but like I never did. So I'm always, I can feel like it is like when it's your daily. You go out and you know that people are going to turn around. So it's like
you have to follow her. Her name is Stephanie Gonzalez. Follow her. Her name is Stephanie Gonzalez.
And you have like
you're welcome, audience.
Stephanie Gonzalez. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Stephanie Gonzalez.
No, Steffi Gonzalez.
Steffi Gonzalez. Okay.
TikTok, Instagram.
Good.
And I will find the name of the guy. He's gorgeous. He's like unreal.
He's dreamy.
No, it's beyond dreamy. It's so like perfection.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But so now they have the platform and they know that we know the attention that they have on a daily basis when they go outside. So of course, now they have this platform to show themselves, and it's easy. Like people like me were like, okay, what do we have to offer there? Because we
have to be original. I mean, I don't mind to share. I know which are I'm pretty sure you know which are your advantages as a person. No?
My qualities?
Your qualities, yes. No? I mean, for me, I'm not afraid to share a platform or even a physical space with someone that is 100% more gorgeous than I am. Because I have other stuff that I pay. No, but I mean, I'm not in that stage of my life anymore. I am sure of what I have.
Well, yeah, one thing's for sure is that I was more like self-conscious when I was 20 or even 30 than I am
That's not
now.
totally true.
I'm still self-conscious.
Very.
Yes, but it was worse before.
Oh my God. Okay.
No, seriously, it was worse
Have
before.
you have a friend that is complaining all the time
I like the picture that you give of me.
about his weight, and he's not even like fat. He's not even fat.
I am.
No.
Yes.
And he's like, oh, I'm fat. Like where? Here, pinch.
Yes. I am very sensitive, man.
So, okay. So please, ladies, if you have a friend or you are interested in Pepe, but anyway, he has a challenge and he needs to have a second date and he needs to
I need to have a first date first.
Yeah, well, yes, a first date and then a second date.
Within a week?
Yes.
I don't even know how to get it to the next step.
I will help. No. You have to do it.
No,
and I will have mine, and we need to have.
Listen to me very carefully.
Listen, honey. Listen, honey.
I don't have any trouble of like, if my goal is to have a first date and a second date, I will get it. That's not the problem. The problem is that I want to stay true to myself. And I don't want to act and be in a role, say, oh, I'm going to say this to get that. I'm going to say this to get that.
What do you want?
I don't want to strategize things.
Okay, what do you want?
That's the problem.
What do you want?
I want to have sex.
So that's what you say. Do you want a relationship? Do you want affection and attention?
But it's
and
the
connection?
same. It's the same. Like you have guys that are like bodybuilders. They go work out every day at the gym. They're on Tinder and they're like, "Do you want to have sex?" Yes. So any woman that is available to have like careless sexual encounter with someone, they will pick the guy that just have the physique. They won't pick the guy that has a personality that they like.
No, yeah, you're totally right.
Exactly. So what do you want me to do? I cannot be the type of guy that say, oh, I just want to have sex. Hey, good for you, because I have 50 guys that look way much better than you that are waiting for it. So
anyway, you should put something like, yes, I want to have sex, but we can be friends.
I can be, like, that's the truth. Like I can be friend with anybody. I always had a lot of friends, but yeah, what are the chances to find someone that is
easy? That's what you wanted to say?
Mm-hmm.
That it's easy?
Mm-hmm. So we'll see. This will be like, we'll see on the next episodes if I have my first date or not. I mean, if it's a challenge and that's the goal, then I will.
You will have a prize.
I will act.
You will have a prize.
Ah, what is the price?
It's a prize. It's a surprise. A prize surprise.
It's a prize surprise.
It's a prize.
It's a prize surprise.
It's a surprise.
It's a super surprise.
It's a super surprise.
Yes.
So
okay, we'll see.
Deliver, Pepe. Deliver.
I mean, if I have an objective, I will do everything to.
Yeah.
But it
sex,
won't be
orgasm.
Yeah, okay, great.
Right?
It takes a little bit. Well, okay, I need connection. But anyway.
I need connection. I need affection. Well, probably because I spent so much time in a relationship with my ex-husband that I just want to date and have sex.
You're going to be judged, and your daughter is going to watch it one day, and she's going to.
No.
It's going to be horrible.
Well.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. If that's the objective, then I will just like act it out. And is that correct in English? I don't even know.
Act it out?
Yeah.
Acting out? What is that? What are you trying to say?
Is that if I have a challenge and that's the end goal, then I'm going to do everything to reach that goal, even if it means not being true to myself.
And you want to be true to yourself, right?
And I want to be true to myself.
When you
but
cannot have both. You cannot have both.
No. You want excuses or do you want results?
Exactly. Do you want excuses or you want results? What do you want?
I want results.
Okay.
So do you need to like the girl that I would ask for a date?
No. Why would I?
Do I need to have your approval?
Personal?
Yes.
No.
Okay. So it can be like anybody.
I mean, anybody that you want to.
I don't understand your point.
I don't understand. I
Yes.
don't understand,
Stand,
bitch. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Oh, look at that. 40 years old.
Okay.
10,000 miles away. I think I put myself on global or whatever, and that's what happened.
You're very international.
Yes.
Yeah, well, yes, you're very international.
So I had a lot of things to talk about, but I think we've already been there for
1 hour.
45 minutes or about an hour. And I'm not sure if you want to... Is there something... Maybe I can talk about the movie?
No movie. It's boring.
What?
The movie. Not the, not your approach.
That totally makes sense. That's
I
what...
didn't like the movie.
n-
I only watch it because you make me watch the movie.
Yes. And I didn't like it either.
No.
Okay, so here is to you.
Even though I said it's boring.
Yes. So I'm not into like timepiece or period or whatever.
I'm going to pee.
Yeah, okay.
You can tell the story.
No. I'm waiting for you.
I know.
I wanted to talk about this movie because
Yeah. Okay.
for a very short period because I love movies.
Uh-huh.
And I was very disappointed in this one because it was up, I think at the Golden Globes it had a lot of nominations.
Yeah,
And it did win something. And at the Oscars it had a lot of nominations and didn't win much at all. And I think it was for a good reason because I don't think this movie was good. So do you want to say the name of the movie? Maybe we should. It's 1917. So I don't really like war movies, but I do like them in a way, like the classical ones, like Full Metal Jacket, Platoon, even like I think it was called The Thin Red Line, which is Terrence Malick, which is
I don't know in English because
yeah.
in Spanish they changed the names. Like
I know, but for me it was the same for years. Like I knew the name in French and I didn't know the title in English, and I had to figure out. Which is a good topic we should have someday. Like how we grew up with, like especially for me with dub movies, which means I was used to have a French voice on like Bruce Willis, Sylvester Stallone, and then when you discover the real voice,
you get disappointed.
Yeah.
For me, it was like that.
Like Bruce Willis' voice in the French VO artist. He just died yesterday, actually.
Really?
He was so charismatic and such a great voice that it's true that, and I think Bruce Willis has a very good voice compared to other actors. Like I can name one that as soon as I heard him, I was like, what is going on? So Bruce Willis has a good voice in English. I think he has a great voice. Is a voiceover artist like the French one that was dubbing him. His voice in French was really, really, really good. It was a very charismatic voice. As soon as you hear him, you could hear Bruce Willis. Like it exactly what you want.
His personality.
Yes.
So who has
like the one that is the worst, like for me the worst voice for a very famous actor. No, there are two actually. There are two of them. But one that has much better voice in French, even though I don't like the voice in French. It's like Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves.
What?
He has dumb voice.
Dumb voice?
Yes.
Which movie were you watching? Like the first one, like these time travelers? I don't even remember the name of the movie.
I don't care. He still have the voice of a teenage boy, even if he's 50 over 50.
Apologize and go.
I like him. I don't think he's like a great actor, but he's good and he looks like a cool guy. So I don't really care. But his voice in English, the first time I heard his actual voice in a movie, it just ruined the movie and I think it was Matrix probably, because the first time I watched it, it was in French, and I loved that movie. It was one of the best movie theater experience that I had in my life. Like it had everything that I was waiting for in a movie. It was great. It was edgy and and forward thinking, whatever. Like it in reference, a lot of references, and anyway, it was really, really good.
Who is the second actor?
And the other actor that has a really, really dumb voice is Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah, I cannot stand
But
him.
it's the same type of voice as Keanu Reeves.
No,
They have the
no.
same. It's the same register.
No,
It's the same.
no.
They are not the same actors.
Really?
No, but it's easy to like shit on Nicolas Cage now because he's not doing anything anymore.
In Netflix, he's doing a lot of.
But I mean, like when he was popular, people were saying, "Oh, he's so great." Like I never liked him, ever. I don't
I think it's just
he's
ever.
never been a good actor. The only movie that is one of my favorite movies,
Adios a Las Vegas.
and he's the lead actor, is
Goodbye Las Vegas, something like that.
Leaving Las Vegas.
Leaving Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's a like it's for me. This movie is a masterpiece, even though it's not like it's not a well-rounded masterpiece. But he was great in this movie. He was great, and I think it's not because he's a great actor that he was great in this movie. I think it's because there was a great director making the movie. There are actors, whatever movie they make the best out of it. They can be directed by a very bad cinematographer or whatever. A bad director, and they are going to make it good. And then you have very bad actors.
Don't make a good movie.
They don't make any good. Like Nicolas Cage has been in a lot of good movies, but never because of him. Ever.
I have never liked any movie.
Like Gone in 60 Seconds.
Not even that one, and I like action movies. I love action movies.
I like this one, but because of Angelina Jolie, I think.
No.
No, I think it was a... it's like Brookheimer.
Contracara, like with John Travolta. I think
Face Off.
Face Off. I think that's like that's my type of movie. I mean, I don't ask for too much.
It's funny because Face Off has like you have the fans and you have the people who hate it. I mean, people in the middle. I didn't see.
I mean, I like
because
the movie.
it's like it was praised. So you are right in my enchanted parentheses right here, because I think this movie is 97 probably. Most likely 97.
I don't remember.
Okay, let's look it up. But John Woo, we were expecting a lot from him because he was brought to the U.S. By probably Tarantino, who was talking about him all the time. And 1997 Face Off, and Face Off is cheesy.
Yeah,
it's not.
But it's just a typical action movie.
It's not realistic. No, not only it's cheesy, it's not realistic.
Cringy?
No, cheesy, like not realistic. The stunt guy, you can see that it's not the actors. Like usually, you make a little bit of efforts to have stunt guys that look like, or at least you don't let them enough time for people to recognize.
I have to watch it again to notice this type of things.
But it's a classic. It's like the Verhoeven movie with the mosquitoes, the bugs. What's the name of it? Oh, same thing.
Like the Bruce Willis movies, like Die Hard. Those are classic movies.
Yeah, but for different reasons. Like Face Off.
Yeah, but it's a good, like those movies. I like those. I like them.
The thing with Face Off is that you can find and you will recognize all the reasons why people don't like it, but you will still like it. And that's where I am. Like I don't. Everything about this movie is like it's too much. Like they push on things, and then it's like, oh, look at this beautiful image, and then the white doves or the pigeons, whatever. John Woo needs to have them in the movies, and the church, and and slow motion, and everything's like, this is horrible. But still, you like the movie.
Okay, but you were talking about 1917. And
1917 is like, I think it was pushed by the majors to be a success, because technically it's
Sam Mendes.
Yes, Sam Mendes,
the director, right?
who is a very good director. We talked about one of his movies with Tom Hanks.
Netflix, yeah, I was watching that movie.
Les Sentiers de la Gloire. I know in French, but the Paths of Glory. I think that's the name.
I'm super bad at remembering.
Anyway, Alex and Mendes, of course, is the classic. The one for which he won the Oscar is American. What is it? The one with Kevin Spacey.
Oh, American Beauty.
American Beauty.
That movie is good.
Yes, no, it's really good. 1999,
I think it.
But anyway, so he's a good director. He's got a timepiece, which is I'm not really fond about this type of things, but I do like war movies when they're well done. Apocalypse Now, like you asked me for classic, like Apocalypse Now, like you have such a different dimension about what it is to be in war. But anyway, psychological dimension. Like this one, 1917, it's basically the prowess is that it's supposed to be one long shot.
It is a long shot.
Well, I mean, they did make
You
cuts.
claim that they did a cut.
Yeah, they make cuts. Of course, they have to. It's not like but it's well done.
It's a sequence.
Technically, it's very well done.
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. Technically, it's well done. Great. What do you do from there? Like, the World War One was like barbaric. Like, it was really horrendous.
Mm-hmm.
It was like
the
way. No, but this one in particular, it was right in between. Like they had progress in terms of weapons, and like that were destroying a lot of things, and they were still in the classic way of doing war, and it was a horrible. I mean, war is always an horrible experience, but it was really, really, really bad. And I think the movie, the picture is very pretty to me. It's too clean.
I don't like.
It didn't like emotionally. Say, please tell how I am when I watch a movie. When there is like one drop of emotion in the movie, I start crying, like that.
Yeah, he starts crying.
I'm a crier. I just start crying every time there's something sad in the movie. This movie, nothing. Like I'm sorry. I'm sure they did the best they could, but I don't think the actors. I didn't really care about what was going on for them, and that's the worst thing that can happen in a movie when you don't care what happened to the characters.
For me, you know what gave me anxiety?
What?
That they don't rest. Like if I see a movie when the actor, the principal character doesn't rest, it gives me anxiety.
Okay,
John Wick.
You have issues.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
John Wick. Oh my god! Like when he's going to sleep, get some rest because he's fighting and killing and waiting to be killed all the freaking movie.
Yeah.
And I think the last one, the only moment he rest is when they cut his finger, and he comes back to USA.
I don't even remember.
Because it's obvious because he's somewhere in the other part of the world.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. Africa, I don't remember. And then this guy, to prove that he's back and he's loyal, they cut his finger. And then he's like, okay, you have to go back to the US. Of course, it's at least 12 hours of flight. So I hope he could rest in those 12 hours. It gives me anxiety. Like 1917, it's like...
Not so.
Yes, I don't like those movies.
But I don't like long shot in real time. So
I don't like. I didn't like that movie.
No, but that's the worst part of it is that you have technically it's really well done, and the fact that it's a long shot, you're supposed to have like an immersive experience and to be with the characters and to feel everything. Like that's the point of doing the movie this way. But
probably in the movie theater it was different.
No, the script doesn't hold to the prowess of the technical prowess. Really, the script doesn't hold to that. I'm sorry. And you can see that it was expensive. They spent a lot of time digging all these things.
Oh my God! Yes. Imagine all that.
Yeah.
How many hours do you think they dig to all the long shot on the trincheras? I don't know how you say it in English.
The logistics to get this. Well, anyway.
Okay, don't watch the movie.
So for me, it's a long
don't watch
a
them.
lot of hours of work for, and that's when you see that the script is everything. The script is everything, and sometimes you have good actors that don't believe really in the script, and they do the movie, and you can tell it's not really good because they don't believe in it. Or you have the director that wants to go another direction. But anyway, I think the problem is that the script was not strong enough for the money, the efforts they put in it, the money,
all the marketing that they did.
Yeah, but that's.
No, I don't like the movie. No, don't watch. People, don't watch the movie.
I mean,
Don't spend $3.99 in any platform.
And I would have loved to love this movie. I would have loved to, but I have nothing good. Like I can't even remember of one great moment where I was like, oh, wow, this is unbelievable. Because if you want to see like one long shot movie that is great technically, I think it's the one that Scorsese put into the map and that we didn't know about. It's called, I think it's Soy Cuba or Yo Soy Cuba. It's from the 50s or the 60s. Like technically, it's great. And I mean, whether you like what it's trying to, I mean, there's no real story. I mean, there's a story, but there's no like real acting. It's just going from one protest and things. I don't remember. I watched it like 25 years ago probably. But at least you're not expecting anything else from it.
Because no one talk about it.
Technically, it's great. It's really good to watch. Technically, it's great. And I enjoyed it for what it is, because it's not pretending to do more than what it is. While 1917 is pretending to actually tell a story, to actually bring emotions, to actually have great acting when it does not. And that's the problem.
Well, don't watch it.
And again, from a director that
you know which movie
movies.
I really liked? One Night in Paris. It's from Woody Allen.
Midnight in
Paris.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's my second favorite movie.
I think it's his last good movies.
It's my second favorite movie. First
really?
One, yes. First is Gladiator. I love that movie, and that's when I fell in love with Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Since that movie, I love.
Okay,
For me,
who does fall in love with Joaquin Phoenix in that movie?
Yeah, I have the same comments from my
violent.
friends. Like, why? Like in all his movies, you like him when he's a tyrant and he wants to have an incest affair with his sister. That's me. Okay, I love that movie.
You didn't like Her?
Yes, I like her. I like her.
Her was really good.
Yeah, good. And Joker. I watched Joker.
Yeah, I can.
Which it's really good. It's really good, but we shall discuss that in another because it's really good. You
told me I cannot watch this movie.
No, you can't because you're very sensitive
and
towards blood and violence. It's very violent. It's not the psychological violence that he applies on himself.
Yes.
And to society, but of course there's also physical violence which you won't tolerate. It's just one really like very strong scene that you won't handle at all.
And I knew that the psychological aspect, like I can see blood if it's just like whatever.
No,
I don't like it, but I can.
I mean, it's a good movie.
But the psychological aspect, I know that's why I didn't want to watch it, because I'm pretty sure that's what
it is. It is when at the end, it's just he felt, and probably as many people. No, as many people. I won't say at the end of the movie. I just say like you feel relief when you release who you truly are.
Uh-huh. And he's the worst.
And you don't expect society to understand because you have your own morals.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you feel free, and that's what happened. So that's the way. Oh, that's my point of view. Like you give yourself, or he give himself, an authorization to be who he is because the system failed him.
What is it like? Isn't it an authorization to be who he has become?
Because the system failed him as many. It's
Yeah.
You can relate. I
In
mean,
many different levels.
It's funny that you can relate the Joker to real life, but it is the truth because many people that are homeless or that have mental issues is because the system have failed them.
Mm-hmm.
So the way for them to feel free or to feel better and
But to
accept
cope with it,
is just let it go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not taking any more medication. I'm not taking more therapy because that is causing me more trouble.
Mm-hmm.
It's making me not to fit in. And I don't want to fit in. I just want to be who I am. And that's what happened with Joker. That's my opinion. I'm not saying that's the correct one, but that's how I see them. And that's why many people are afraid to watch the movie because for me, it's like you have so many issues inside me. I have demons that probably if I just don't care, people will like start looking at, oh, yes.
But I think that's what I think that's like a huge theme or subject or whatever. I think there are a lot of people, and to go back to what we were saying about traditional families, and they have their comfort. They don't have to worry about a lot of things. They have their own experience and sad experience and things like that. But they feel like they have the key of what it is to be content in this environment that we're living in.
That controlled environment.
Yes.
A very systematic.
But they have the keys and they know and they can help each other and stuff like that. And so they feel like they have the truth, and that people that are not succeeding the way they are, it's because they don't deserve it. And I think like the people that are on the other side of the scope or whatever, they're feeling, based on their standards, we are failing. Right? So it's like, I am, based on their standards, I am a failure. So am I going to live by their standards
or by mine?
Or am I going to live by mine?
Yeah.
And that's what happens. Well, you know what? Do you want to live like 50 years miserable because you want to be up to their standards and you know that you can't, or you tried and you failed, or you're just going to try to live by yours.
Yeah, and that's what.
And for me personally, and I think it's the opposite of what the Joker is doing, but for me personally, it's like, as long as you don't hurt anybody, you can be wherever you want. Yeah. You don't have to apply to anybody's standards, and that's the flexibility, to go back to everything we talked about. As long as we're more flexible, people are going to find their content in many different ways that were not allowed before, because it was not the way it was designed for. But now we have this progress where we can see that we have younger generations that don't have this closed mindset.
Because we have more information. We are sharing more. We are sharing,
and we accept more as well. Yes. And you have different type of. I mean, I worked for a company that had the attire etiquette, whatever. It was like saying like the heels should not be more than, and your hair should not be more than, and the color of your thing should not be. And all the new generation now, they're like, no, I'm going to just work on this like tech company or creative or whatever, and be. And just thrive in there without thinking of what my hair should be, if I should have tattoos or not.
It's just for me, and the way I want my daughter be is just be yourself, as long as you don't hurt, and as long as you be a good person.
Yes.
With you and with the word kind.
That's the minimum. To not hurt anybody.
Yeah. But as long
that's
as
the minimum.
You have to be kind with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be kind with others. You have to be open-minded, because life surprises you, and you don't know. Because like many people that were like super close-minded, imagine all the good things that probably they miss because they are not able to look out of that
Yeah.
out of that box. Okay, don't watch the movie.
No, but I mean that's I mean we can wrap it up on this. It's like really it's like as long as you don't hurt anybody, you can have your own standards. As long as you meet the expectations, as long as you reinvent the expectations, then we can progress as
Be
as a
yourself.
society. But not hurting anybody is the bare
Yeah, no, you don't
minimum.
have no. It's not the bare minimum. It's a no. Like, don't hurt anybody.
Yeah, but
It's just
then
a
it should
rule.
be to help.
It's a rule. It's a rule.
A lot of
No,
people.
don't hurt anybody.
Well,
Don't
anyway, don't hurt us and actually help us by liking, commenting, subscribing anywhere it is.
Chicas, chicos, for him, Tinder challenge.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And we'll go back soon to talk about the evolution of all this. We had a lot of topic that we didn't talk about today, but it's good. We'll talk about it tomorrow or another day.
Okay, yeah. And by the way, we are at Pepe's place, which is a very good place. It's full of good energy, as you can see.
Yeah, and it's going to change soon, unfortunately, due to the economical circumstances.
No one wants to hear you.
So let's end on a positive note.
Help me. Subscribe.
Yeah, divorce are really expensive for men.
For me too.
Okay.
Why for men? Why?
I don't know. I made a dumb comment.
Everyone thinks or assume that because I am the woman, I receive money. No.
Oh well, every woman is thinking, "Oh, you're dumb because
yeah,
you didn't do it."
I receive a lot of comments saying like, "Oh, you're so stupid. You should have asked for child support or whatever." You know what, people? Put this in your mind. First, peace before justice. I'd rather have peace than justice. That's what I had.
And we're going to end on that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Adios.
And see you on the
Buenas
next
noches.
episode of
Buenas noches.
Super Right Now.
Por favor, suscríbanse. I want tequila.
Super
I want
Right
to
Now.
be able to afford Don Julio Añejo.
14.92. What is it? 17.92?
I don't know, but it was super expensive. $300 per bottle. That's what she said.
That's what
Something
she said.
like that. Okay, please. Please help me.
I need it. I need that. Okay. Well,
Buenas
we'll
noches,
see.
Pepe.
We'll see what happens.
Buenas noches, Pepe
Buenas
López.
noches. Bonne nuit. Thank you very much. Have a great night. And we'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye. Make sure we don't see him. Okay. All right, 26 minutes. Good. Hello.
I need sugar.
You need sugar?
I need something that activates me because I am...
You want the lime pie?
Ah, yes.
Okay. I was right there. You did wait for me to be here.
No, don't use any plate. It's just... No, there.
We're recording at the same time, so I'm going to use a plate, okay? I'm not going to it's out of plastic like we're... In my family, we don't.
What family? Aw, did I hurt your feelings?
Very much. It's good because you're going to appear all of a sudden with this.
Ooh. You know what? It's really good.
Yes? Cool.